The night was deep and unsettlingly calm. Oliver and Grace stepped out of their car, deciding to take a shortcut through the forest. They thought it would be faster, but the very moment they entered, the air seemed to change. The birds were silent, the wind had stopped, and between the trees spread a darkness so thick it felt as though light had never existed there. Grace whispered, her voice trembling, "Oliver, this path doesn't feel right. Let's turn back." Oliver turned on his flashlight, but even its beam dissolved into the mist. Ahead lay nothing but a suffocating black haze. Still, they kept walking, step by step. Soon they realized something terrifying. They were returning to the same spot again and again. Oliver carved a mark on a tree with his knife, determined to find a way out. But after walking further, when they looked again, that same marked tree stood before them. Grace's face went pale with dread. "This isn't possible, Oliver. We were walking forward." Suddenly, footsteps echoed through the forest. Someone or something was walking alongside them. Oliver swung his flashlight wildly, but the beam revealed only empty air. Then, just for an instant, a shadow flickered behind a tree and vanished. Grace clutched Oliver's hand tightly. "Someone's here!" she gasped. And then Oliver saw it. Between the trunks, a human-like figure was standing. Its eyes were nothing but hollow, endless pits of darkness. He blinked. Gone. They were about to run when Grace suddenly screamed. Her voice tore through the night. Then silence. Oliver spun around. Grace was gone. Only her flashlight lay on the ground, its beam flickering weakly. Panicked, Oliver shouted, "Grace, where are you? Answer me!" But the forest replied with nothing, nothing but the rustling of leaves, a sound that felt like the trees were laughing. Slowly, the branches began to move. They stretched and reached toward Oliver. He tried to run, but the ground itself betrayed him. Roots twisted around his ankles, pulling him down. The branches wrapped tightly around his neck. Darkness clouded his vision, and then a whisper seeped into his ears, a voice that seemed to come from the forest itself. "This forest was never blind. It is you who are blind." And then silence.